What's going on, Olivia?
Hey James, what's happening?
I'm skipping class for the rest of the day and just hanging out in the backyard.
Oh, that sounds ridiculously nice. I actually have to go to class, but the sun sounds so much better.
You should take a seat.
All right, I will. Thank you.
Do you like a drink?
Yes, please. Hey Jenny.
Hey guys.
How are you?
Good. What are you guys up to?
We're just chilling out.
Oh, that looks really nice.
Would you like to join us?
Yeah, I think I will.
All right.
Hey Dylan.
Hey.
What's going on?
Well, I think I'll just sit here.
Yeah? Gonna hang out for a little while? All right.
Despite their best intentions, here we have several students who were intercepted on their way to class by the tempting idea of relaxing in the sun. This is a clear example of how behavior can be infectious. If James hadn't interrupted Olivia the first time, she'd be well on her way to library room 41 right now. Politics and physics of global climate change. You can change your behavior when you think it's the right thing to do. But that can also happen on a larger, even global scale. We've seen that people influence each other. The surprising conclusion is this. As an individual, you have the power to change more than just yourself. You influence others and can start a social movement. We asked other people what they thought about this. To what degree do you think you're influenced by the actions of other people, or are other people influenced by your actions?
Well, I mean, it's hard to say how much other people are influenced by my actions. I try to be influenced by people's actions that I think are good. Like, I have a friend who's vegan, and after cooking a lot of meals with her, my diet is much more vegan than it used to be. Just living here in Eugene, I'm much more conscious of, the amount. I'm composting now. I never used to do that, and recycling much more than I used to.
I think it's important to lead by example, especially because, if you can lead and, do good things for the world and the environment, then, you should, And obviously it's kind of hard to do that in America because everybody lives in their homes and, puts out these emissions unnecessarily, but, definitely just doing what you can is the best way to go. And just leading by example and having everybody follow with what you do and just being the best that you can. And
yeah, a small amount sometimes, a medium amount sometimes, maybe a large amount. But it depends on the situation and how much they like you, how much they agree with what you're saying. You can get someone to agree with you if you just talk about what they want to talk about.
But I think you can definitely make a large difference in people's lives just by the way that you go about things, and you can get other people interested in different things and inform people about different issues.
As far as my actions influencing everybody, I believe, everybody's actions influence everybody no matter what. And as far as other people's actions influencing me, I wouldn't be out here today doing the things that I do if it wasn't for the way the world is today due to other people,
Yeah.
So.
I think that, especially in Western culture, people want to feel like an individual, and special and things like that. And so it's very easy for people to overlook how dependent they are on others around them, and especially for us working in an environmental setting. I think oftentimes people don't realize how much their private actions affect others through the way they interact with nature and the whole leave no trace methods and stuff like that. People who don't practice that don't realize that what they're doing is affecting a lot of other people.
Well, I'm a pretty influential person. So I know a lot of people look up to me, and probably a lot of negative things have come from that. So you gotta be careful what you do. Always remember there's someone that might take home something. So yeah, I'd say if you're not doing it for yourself, you should at least do it for other people in a good way.
But you're just one little person. How could you possibly help? Let me explain. In the following example, imagine that you are the first red ball. Then, notice how fast you infect those that are around you.
There are many problems in our world today. Perhaps you've heard. We're in the worst recession of 80 years. North Korea is nuclear armed and led by a crazy man. And the Oregon Duck baseball team has lost 27 of their last 29 games. There's good news, though. Global climate change is happening. Now, I'll be honest with you. That's not really new. It's not really good, either. The good news is that you can do something about it. As you've seen, many Americans take issue with the attitude of consumerism and waste that underlies much of the problematic carbon emissions. The attitude of disposable consumption, of judging people based on what they own, and buying stuff out of habit rather than necessity. These are not as widespread and pervasive in America as some people make them out to be. There are other people like you, people who think that consuming something destroys it, and that that's a bad thing. They think that the richest 5% of the population using a fifth of the world's resources is climate injustice and a violation of others' human rights. There's more. Not only are you alone in your criticism of consumerism, but you can do things to change this harmful attitude. Behavior and attitudes are infectious. You saw this in the video too. You may think you're an individual, but you are influenced by others and influence them more than you think. You lead by example all the time, whether you like it or not. This means that you need to be careful about what you do. You might influence people the wrong way. On the flip side, you can harness this social influence to combat global climate change. Do what you know is right. Change a light bulb, buy clean electricity, ride your bike, recycle, turn off the lights, buy from necessity, and most importantly, tell people about it. When you act in a climate-conscious way, you're not just one person making a difference. You're influencing your entire social surroundings. Your behavior is infectious. You can make a difference.
I wanna hold them like they do in Texas State. Fold them, let them hit me, raise his favor, stay with me. I love it. Love game, intuition, play the